Good afternoon and a very happy new year to you all. I realise that it's been like an age since I've been on live over the Christmas period for a variety of reasons. I took a bit of a step back and a break, but hopefully we're going to be getting into the swing of things again now. And I wanted particularly to pop on today live because today sees the going live of the spring mini catalogue, this gorgeous catalogue here, and alongside that we've got the launch of Sale-a-Bration, which is always the biggest promotion of the Stampin' Up year. And if you're fairly new to Stampin' Up and don't know what Sale-a-Bration is, I will explain that to you briefly in a minute. So we're not necessarily going to do any crafting today. I'm going to share with you some of the catalogue and some of the bits in it, some of the promotions that are going on around it, and just wanted to come on and say hello. I am still alive and kicking, and we will get back to some sort of normality as soon as possible. I've had other family commitments as well this week. It was my sister's birthday yesterday. My granddaughter is not back at preschool yet, so I'm helping out with some babysitting, so we'll probably not be live Monday morning, but I might come in live Tuesday morning instead. So watch this space. I will put up a notification if I'm going to do that, and we'll perhaps try and start next week. Back in our normal sort of routine and pattern. But as I say, for today I wanted to come on and share with you this beautiful new mini catalogue, just to say hello, just to touch base, just to see how you're all doing, and so that you're not missing out on the gorgeousness that is this catalogue, because it is rather stunning. As you can see from the front cover, if you don't already have a physical catalogue, if you are here in the UK and you would like a physical catalogue, then do get in touch with me. If you're one of my people that come along to classes and things and I've not yet seen you with the Christmas period, well then rest assured I will have one for you. But if you don't think that I'm likely to send you one and you would like one, and as I say, you're based here in the UK, then drop me a note, comment below, whatever, and I will arrange to get you one. I'll get you a pair, a mini catalogue and a Sale-a-Bration brochure to go with it, because this time of the year you don't want one without having the other, and I'll explain why in a minute. I've got a drink of water on hand. I don't know about you, I've eaten far too much. Well, full stop really. I've eaten far too much over the Christmas period, so it's really time to get myself back in hand, and let's restart the creativity, and let's restart some healthy eating as well, I think. So hence I've got a glass of water today. So the new mini catalogue, as I say, it launches live. You're able to go on and purchase things from it today, as of today, right now, right here. I'm gradually adding things to my website and the Facebook page and all those sorts of things. The catalogue is now available. You can now go on to my website, www.love-a-duckie.co.uk, and there you will be able to link in to the PDF, the online PDF of the catalogue. You'll also be able to go onto my online store and browse through the catalogue there, as I say. But what you really want is a paper copy in your hand, and you'll notice that they've changed the orientation this time, and that's so they can get far more pictures and things in it. So I've been able to show you the cover, I've not been able to show you the inside. So as with our annual catalogues, they've put all the bundles in these initial pages, and the samples that they put with the bundles are different than the samples that are with the pages further on, so that gives you extra inspiration. So you've got all of these bundles, and you can see, look, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 different bundles. Some of them are stamps and dies, some of them are stamps and punches, but a lovely selection. Sort of floral ones, sort of little creatures, cartoony as well as more realistic. You've got the Eiffel Tower, you've got some for the guys, you've got punches, tulips and umbrellas, a whole host of things, handbags and lipsticks. So a whole host of things there to take you through from now all through Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, weddings, all of those spring, summer, Easter type celebrations. So you've got all of that there. So the first suite is the From My Heart suite, obviously unashamedly pinpointing Valentine's, but also weddings, engagements, all those sorts of things. Some really nice papers, a pair of punches. One of them is a scalloped punch and one of them is a plain punch. I don't know that that comes out particularly well on that picture, but there is a scalloped one and a plain one. You can obviously layer those up. They do punch out these images out of the paper. You've got a stamp set as well that coordinates with that bundle. You've got these little foil, tin foil cases with little acrylic tops that you can make cakes and put sweets in. Some really nice just general stamp sets. This is a fantastic sentiment one. Really gorgeous gateway just here, this Grace's Garden bundle. I've got that earmarked for doing a class later on, so the little gateways, that would be fantastic for weddings, christenings, all those sorts of things. Heart to Heart bundle. The Parisian bundle is just beautiful. Somewhere on here I have got a couple of cards, but there's that die cut from champagne foil, so the Eiffel Tower. There's the embossing folder in the background, the really beautiful papers, that lovely colour palette of Pool Party and Petal Pink. So brilliant for, as I say, Valentine's, but also for weddings, for engagements, for anniversaries, for scrapbook pages if you've had a weekend away in Paris. There are 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets that go with this suite. One is the Parisian stamp set with the Eiffel Tower and sort of various scripts and sort of things that go with it, and the dies that go with that. And the other is this Forever Blossoms, a beautiful floral set, lovely sentiments, and again there's a set of dies that go with that, and then you can combine them together to create some really beautiful projects. So that's the Parisian Blossoms. There's those 2. You can see you get whole page layouts with the stamp sets and the coordinating dies, so you can really see them. Last a Lifetime bundle. That's a really pretty intricate die with some really nice sentiments that go with it. Incredibly useful if you've got any save the dates, wedding invitations. Hello Linda. If you've got any invitations or anything coming up, for whatever the occasion, that's a really useful stamp set to have in your stash for whenever you need it, because you know, you just never know whether it's birthday invitations, wedding invitations, christening invitations, anniversaries, could be anything. That's something that's really useful to have in your stash. So Sentimental bundle, so you've got these really nice dies here, stitched So Sweetly dies, so they're all stitched around the outsides, and then the sentiments that fit in them. We've got a nice stamp set that goes with the stars that are carrying over from the Autumn Winter catalogue. Some really lovely just general stamp sets here, perfect. These are really nice for some masculine cards. This one sort of sits quite nicely along with those other stamp sets we've got in that sort of feel, in both the carrying over from the Autumn Winter catalogue and also in the annual catalogue. The poppies. The poppies are all over the front of the catalogue, and with great justification. They are beautiful. Again, another suite where you've got 2 stamp sets with 2 coordinating dies, and some people have sort of questioned why they've paired the dies with the stamp set that they have. This stamp set is, and in fact they're both packed somewhere because I had them yesterday. So this stamp is one from this stamp set. So they're really sort of hand-drawn watercolour effect type stamps. But this stamp set is all images, and you'll see it better over the page. Just here, so you can see you've got all these sort of watercolour effects, you've got the poppy outlines, you've got this splodge that will add colour to these poppy outlines. You have got a nice splodgy stamp there that's really lovely, and that detailed drawing stamp set coordinates with the dies that are more outlined, so they are more labels and sort of scalloped edges and swirls and those sorts of things. Then the other bundle is you've got a very detailed die set that will create, and this is a good size poppy, you can see against the size of my hand, you've got a very detailed die set that will create some stunning poppies like this, that are fabulous, not just for cards but for home decor items or whatever. That's it done in traditional red. This was one that we did yesterday in slightly more non-traditional colours, but just to prove that all your poppies don't have to be red. So you've got a really lovely detailed die set that then is coordinated with a lovely sentiment set. So if you can use the sentiments to go with the really detailed dies, you can use the swirls and the frames and things to go with the really detailed stamps. So there is logic in that pairing. The papers are absolutely gorgeous, and I will flick through those in a minute for you. Some really nice sequins, a lovely element set that really, it's not done any justice on that page. I'll just sort of flick through them. You get sort of these elements that pop out like this. They're on quite a stiff card, so you can use those as toppers. You get these in black that are embossed, so really beautiful. You get some in vellum, so white embossed on vellum that you could either leave white or that you could add colour to with coloured watercolour pencils or your markers or whatever. And these ones, again, it doesn't quite pick up everyone unless I catch the light. There we are. I think it just about catches the light there. You can see that those are embossed as well, but this is on watercolour card. So when you start adding your inks or your pigment powders or whatever to those, absolutely stunning. So a really lovely element set that really doesn't do justice in that page. You have to sort of see it to get a feel for it. So the poppy's really gorgeous. What I really love that they've done in this catalogue is you can see here they've given you all the colour palette that goes with these papers, so you can instantly see it on the page, so you know what colour cardstock you want, you know what colour inks you want if you want to match up with that paper. But as you can see, it's not just red, there's quite a lot of purple going through there, and of course poppies come in all sorts of colours. You can get yellow poppies, orange poppies. They're definitely not just red, although that is what we traditionally think of, but they are absolutely beautiful. And I know we're going to have lots and lots of fun with these. This was one of my favourite stamp sets as I was initially flicking through it. Mainly because I've loved all the stamp sets that this particular artist has done. We had one in the autumn winter catalogue. No, it's in the annual catalogue, isn't it? With the men in the deck chair and with the children. But for me, this was me and my girls. I mean, I have 2 girls and 1 boy, all grown up now. But instantly I saw this. This is my middle daughter Emily with her little daughter, my granddaughter Thea. I said, that's you and Thea, Emily, and she absolutely agreed. This one here is my 2 girls when they were little on the beach. That was just instantly the images that came to me, and I'm sure that you'll have your own stories to go with those stamp sets, but I love that stamp set. This is an interesting one. You've got a braided punch that coordinates with this stamp set, and you've got lots of instructions there on how to use it and how to get the best from it. So that's really interesting. Not had to play with that yet. The bees, I'm seeing lots around with the bees. I think they're going to be very popular. So a nice stamp set and the die set to go with it. And this breathtaking bouquet is a big background stamp. Again, I've already seen quite a lot being done with that. That's really lovely. These perfectly framed stamps here go with the ornate frames that were in the autumn winter catalogue, so they've obviously carried over. These are very cute little chaps. We're going to be using these in our Saturday Stampers class this month. Quick swig of water. Little koala and toucan and lion. So a really lovely stamp set. Dies that match it, papers, pom-poms, you name it, all go together. This stamp looks very peculiar, but it is actually the building up of the line. There's his mane, there's his face. So it looks very peculiar there, but will build up to be beautiful. Another really ornate frame there, the Jubilee Beauty dies. They're gorgeous. Special Someone. This is a really cute stamp set. And again, we shall be using that in the Saturday Stampers this month alongside these Bonanza Buddies, because we're going to be doing all things cute in this Saturday workshop. The Tropical Oasis, again, really bold, bright colours, beautiful papers, really nice stamp set and dies that go with it. Gorgeous, gorgeous Memories and More card pack that goes with that we're going to be using at some point in the coming months to do a online class. That's in March, I think. We're going to be doing that online class. So you'd be very welcome to join us with that. Some layering punches there to go with the stamp set. You've got the umbrella punch and a stamp set that goes with it. You've got the tulip punch and a really lovely stamp set that goes with it. These cute little Easter chicks. He looks very bizarre there, but once he's stamped up, he is very, very cute. Lovely sort of watercolour wash. Got some more little Easter spring buddies down here. More traditional crocuses there for that sort of more traditional Easter stamp set. We've obviously, the paper trimmer has made it into the catalogue. We can now get it as a standard item in the catalogue, and you can also now get them cutting blades, so they come as a pack of 4 blades, so you're able to get those as well. If you've got a golfer in your life, we've got the Country Club suite, so papers, stamp sets, twine, some wooden embellishments, so a really nice stamp set with dies that go with it. And this little golf ball here will give you a textured finish on your golf ball. We've got this dockside die, so that again is a lovely male sort of card for Father's Day. So you've got the boat and the dock and the frog, and again the dies that go with it. A barbecue set, this set with the truck and the dune buggy and the motorbike down here. Again, one for the guys. This is a nice one. Do the impossible. If you've got somebody in your family that runs marathons or cycles or swims, that's a really good one. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. Courage is sometimes a little voice that says, I'll try again tomorrow. Some nice sentiments in that. This is a reversible stamp set. You'll remember we had the reversible stamp set with the mugs. Christmas mugs in the autumn winter catalogue, so you can stamp this one side and get this solid image, stamp it the other and you get the more detailed image. Same with the trees, the clouds, and they build up to make, they sort of don't look very much there, but they build up to make some really stunning cards, and there's some really nice dies that go with that as well. This tree particularly is very, very detailed, and this sort of gives you mountain sort of scapes. So really, really lovely collection of stamps and dies there. If you're particularly girly, or you have particularly girly people in your family, you might like this one that creates bags, as well as being able to cut out your perfume bottles and your lipsticks. You've got tassels and ribbons, some little 3x3 inch cards down there. As you can see, you've got your lipsticks and your shoes and your perfume bottles. Be as bold as your lipstick. Hello, fabulous. Life is short, buy the shoes. So you can make some really unashamedly girly, dressy up cards and projects with that one. This is really lovely. Really pleased to see this one. The music from the heart. I really love the way that this treble clef here works together with this arm of this guitar here to create a treble clef guitar. Really clever the way they've done that, and the piano, the lines for putting staves for putting your music on. So yeah, I think that's going to be a really useful stamp set and something that we hadn't got. A variety of kits. So that's an all-inclusive kit. What doesn't really show up on there is that there's quite a lot of copper foiling in that kit. So that's really nice. So it's one of the kits that you get your stamp set and everything included in it. So it's just ready for you to pick up and go. This one is a kit that the stamp set comes separately. So that's a good one for gathering together with a few friends and all having to go at making one, and get your local friendly demonstrator to come around with the required inks look, there I am in my apron with my little box of inks and stamp sets and things that you're going to need to create your kit. So always happy to do that. This is one of the medleys, product medleys. So it's all the papers, the dies, the stamps, the embellishments, the ribbon. You've got it all going on in there. Everything you need to create some stunning botanical cards with just some really quite unusual backgrounds. And that one I think has got die cut accents. I'm thinking it has got, he's got these sort of laser cut, that's the word I'm looking for, fronts in there as well. Yeah, laser cut overlays, 2 each of 2 designs, so you get 4 laser cut overlays as well. So really pretty, and obviously those you can sponge colour, do all sorts of things. You've got suggestions of things you can do with your kits once you've made up the kits as they are. You've got suggestions for things you can do with your sweets, which is really lovely. You've got ideas of one sort of basic idea and 4 ways of using it. So all ways to extend what you want. This is sort of telling you about how you can find more catalogues, either more items to go with the things in this catalogue, either from the annual catalogue or that are carrying over from the autumn winter. And then what's really lovely about this catalogue is that they've put in this catalogue at a glance index in the back, which is just fabulous. And you've got all your papers and all your embellishments and all your ribbons. And then you've got your host sets, which is a really nice fish bowl with little fishes and crabs and things. That's rather a nice set. And you know what you can get if you join up and become a demonstrator. So all of those wonderful things. So it's a really beautiful catalogue. That was a real quick flick through it. But of course, as I said, with the spring summer catalogue, you don't only get the catalogue. We also get Sale-a-Bration. Now, if you've never heard of Sale-a-Bration, it is Sale-a-Bration, and it is happening between today and the end of March. And there are 3 ways that you can benefit during Sale-a-Bration, and anybody can benefit from these 3 ways. The first way is if you are shopping. So if you are buying anything from any of the current catalogues or anything that is live on the online store, for every £45 that you spend, you get to choose a free item from this catalogue. So the items in this catalogue are all money can't buy items. You can only earn them and then have them for free. So if you spend £45 in this catalogue, the annual catalogue, anything that's on the online store, if you spend £45, you can have any of the following. There's the Gangs All Mia, this beautiful meerkat stamp set. There's the Lily stamp set just here. I'll come back to the dies in a minute. There's this beautiful Lily paper, Lily pad paper, that could be your choice. You've got the metallic baker's twine and sequins that go with it, so that's really lovely for embellishing your projects. We've got this gorgeous Happy Birthday to You cake with its greetings that go with it. There's a little kerchief card kit just there, so you get that complete kit ready to make up some little cards. You've got some Golden Honey Specialty Designer Series paper, so that's black and white and gold, and coordinates beautifully with the bees that are in the main catalogue. Here you've got a Sending You Thoughts, a nice sentiment stamp set. You have this Thoughtful Blooms stamp set, so all these flowers and borders and things. I'm going to come back to that punch in a minute. In fact, I'll come back to all of that in a minute. So that's if you spend £45. If you spend £45, you can choose any of those free. If you spend £90, you get 2 choices. You could either choose 2 of those £45 items, because you get 1 per £45 spent, or you could choose one of the £90 items. Now you've got the Lily dies there that obviously coordinate with those Lily stamps. So if you spend £135, you can have them both. It also coordinates obviously beautifully with that paper. And the other things you can get if you spend £90 is you can get this little flower punch just here, and that little flower punch coordinates with the flowers in this stamp set, as well as being a fabulous stand on its own flower punch. Those little flower punches are so useful, and I know that's going to be a popular one. The other thing you can get for £90 is you can get this sort of twin pack, if you like, of this gorgeous stamp set with this sort of Japanese lady in the Japanese garden, and along with that you get a embossing folder that, can you see, it gives you this stone effect in the background, so it's like a stone effect, stone 3D embossing powder. So that comes as a bundle, so for £90 you can get both the stamp set and the embossing folder. So that's the first way that you can benefit from Sale-a-Bration. So every £45 order that you put in, you automatically get to choose a free item from the Sale-a-Bration catalogue. As I say, at £90, and you can choose either the £90 items or you can have two £45 items. So that's the first thing, shopping. The second way that you can benefit during Sale-a-Bration is if you host an event yourself. Now, as we were flicking through the catalogue, we looked at those kits and said, you know, they're a really good idea for gathering friends together and getting your friendly demonstrator to come along with some extra bits with the stamp sets and those sorts of things, and having a nice evening creating your kits. Now let me have a look. So that project kit there is £28. So obviously, as with anything, you get your stamping rewards. So with any, you know, if your purchase or if you have a host an event and that event generates income of £150, you automatically get your stamping rewards. But for this Sale-a-Bration, they've done something different. So if your party generates sales of £275, so if we were thinking of that particular kit just there, if you had, let's say, 10 people that were going to get together to create this kit, that would give you a generated income of £280. So if 10 people got together to of an evening to create kits, everybody bought a kit, the sales from your gathering, your party, would be £280, and you would get this little ladybug stamp set as an additional gift on top of the stamping rewards you'd already get. So you'd already get 12% on top of that. So if you're having that party of £280, you would already get 12% in stamping rewards. So that is going to be, can't do the maths completely off the top of my head, but it's going to be around about £30 worth of free goodies that you're going to be able to choose from the catalogue. On top of that, you're going to be given this gorgeous, look at that, little ladybird set. And it's the only way that you can get this set is to earn it by putting in, generating sales of £275. So you can put in an order of £275 and you would still receive this as a free gift. But obviously you might not necessarily want to do that. You might want to gather some friends and between you all sort of have a buy some sort of little kit, get together, and if you reach that sale target between you, then you get this little ladybug set. And if you happen to have a little craft group or whatever that gathers together, that might be a nice addition to your crafty stash. So it is a really cute stamp set, lots of stamps in there, that lovely big flower, all of the little ladybirds. You've got all these little ladybirds at the top here, some really nice sentiments in there as well. Spread your wings and fly. Really gorgeous. So a gorgeous stamp set. So if you are interested in hosting an event, so it could be a traditional type party where people just come along and put in their orders. It could be, as I say, more of an event where you do something specific and everybody buys their little kit. if you fancy doing any of that in the next couple of months so that you can get your hands on this little ladybug stamp set, then get in touch and we will get a date in the diary. It is beautiful, but that is the only way that you can get it, is by earning it as a host that has generated £275 worth of sales. So you can benefit by shopping, you can benefit by hosting an event. The other way, during celebration, that is always a big benefit, is if you decide to join up and get your starter kit. Now, it has varied over the years as to what they offer you during celebration as an incentive to join. This year, the starter kit is, as always, your starter kit is £99. As always, this year, you get £130 worth of product for your £99. Already we're onto a bargain. Already you've got £31 worth of stuff that you haven't paid for. On top of that standard bargain, they are going to give everybody who joins, and the only way that you can get your hands on this now, and I'm telling you that now before you see it, the only way that you can get your hands on this is by joining up during celebration. And it will come as part of your starter kit. So £99, you get £130 worth of product of your choice. That isn't stipulated. Nobody tells you what you've got to have. That is entirely down to you. It is your choice as to what you have. So I'm just looking around for some card or something. So you get this mini trimmer. Now it is about 11 centimetres wide, just under 4.5 inches, and it is a little guillotine trimmer. And is just perfect for trimming up mats, photographs if you're scrapbooking, if you just want to take the edge off of something. See, that side there is a bit sort of not very straight, so let's just straighten that up. So a really useful little tool to have sitting on your desk. Great for when you're card making, to just, because you know the sort of base of that is around about the size of a card front. So you know any sort of card fronts, trimmings and things, hi Sarah, that you want to be doing, that is perfect. So £99, you get £130 worth of stuff in your starter kit of your choice that you choose. You get this mini trimmer. You also get this pack of 6x6 papers, and this is featuring lots of the papers and things from the annual catalogue. So there you've got the golf, and you get 4 of each design: balloons, handbags, tropical flowers, pineapples on the back there, some pretty flowers there, the poppies, the lilies, some more poppies. So a lovely selection of, I think it's 48 sheets in there. Yes, 48 sheets of 6x6 double-sided paper, featuring some of the designs from the mini catalogue. So that in itself is a real bonus. So paper, trimmer, £130 worth of goodies, already sounding like a real bargain. On top of that, you get to choose a stamp set of your choice. Your choice of any stamp set offered in current catalogues, except for host sets and the celebration sets. So you can't have a celebration set, but you can have any set from the annual catalogue, from the new mini catalogue, anything that's carried over from the autumn winter catalogue, anything that would be on the sort of end of line sale. But why would you want to do that? If you are even thinking about joining up during Sale-a-Bration, what you are going to do is you are going to take out your catalogues. You are going to take out your wish list. You are going to go down that wish list and you are going to find the most expensive set. And once you've found the most expensive stamp set on your wish list, that is the one that you are going to add to your starter kit. Because why wouldn't you? You're going to want to get the most out of this offer. And I am going to go through, I haven't had a chance to do it yet, I shall go through the catalogue and I will list possibly the top 5 most expensive stamp sets currently on offer in the catalogues, because that's what you're going to want to go for. So £99 gets you £130 worth of goodies of your choice, the mini trimmer, the pack of 6x6 paper and the stamp set of your choice. That is quite a bundle. And also you get some business supplies and things. They'll throw in some catalogues and some order forms and all of those sorts of things. Now, don't forget what you do once you have signed up as a demonstrator. What you do with that demonstratorship is entirely up to you. You are getting a huge discount and lots of free goodies just by joining up and becoming a member of the team. I love having new members of my team. I will be delighted to have you come and join us. It will be fabulous. I would love to have you all, and there's some of you out there, you know that I've been gunning for you for a long time. Absolutely come along and join my team. I can hear Mike coming in, so I'm going to wave at him in a minute to let him know that I am live. Just to let you know that we are live. No swearing, you're on television. Not that he's ever come in and sworn, but you know, I didn't want today to be the first time ever. So yeah, so where was I? So I would absolutely love to have you as part of my team. You get all of these added benefits from any orders that you put in from signing up onwards. You automatically get at least a 20% discount, and that continues for as long as you remain a member of the team, as long as you remain a member of the family. There are no comebacks if you decide after a few months that you can't maintain and that you need to drop, but there is an awful lot of support and help out there to enable you to carry on. You don't have to run classes, but if you do want to run classes, I'm here to help, and there's lots of support out there to help you. If you've just got a couple of friends that you meet with that might also like to order things out of the catalogue, that's probably just all you need in order to maintain and keep you ticking over. If you have a huge wish list of things that you want, why wouldn't you want to get them at 20% off? So there is no better time to sign on that line and become a member of the team than in Sale-a-Bration, when you're being given all these free goodies on top of what is already a good deal. So Sale-a-Bration, shop, get free goodies, host, get a free stamp set, join, get a shed load of free goodies. Every good reason to be joining up and to be getting your hands on your starter kit. A couple of things that I wanted to point out while I was chatting to you. One is that I am in the process of putting up the details for a paper share and a ribbon share. If you don't know what a paper share and a ribbon share is, you can sign up to be a member of a paper share or a ribbon share, or both. The paper share is taking a quarter pack of every pack of paper that is in the new catalogue, and I've got quite a few of them here. I haven't got them all, but I've got quite a few of them here. Let's slip those to the back. There's the tropical one, which is just stunning. Those cars, aren't they lovely? So you've got the tropical ones with palm leaves and hibiscus flowers and pineapples and bananas. So that's really lovely. That's a 12 by 12 pack. You've got the pack that goes with the golfing set. Really nice masculine colours, fabulous for general male cards, but also has these sheets that you can cut out and colour in and use as toppers. So even if you didn't want the stamp set and the dies, but just wanted a couple of images that you could colour in, then that's really fantastic. And the sort of the patterns and things in there are really great for male cards. So that's that one, the Country Club one. This is the little tropical guys. I don't know that I've even opened that one up, look. So this is the one with the toucans and balloons and presents and lions, ice creams, candles. So really fun, bright colours in there. Lovely for those cards for younger members of the family. This is the Parisian one. You can see I've very definitely cut into this one. This has got some champagne foiling on some of this paper. Really beautiful. And it coordinates with both that Eiffel Tower Parisian stamp set and also the Floro one that's also in that suite. So that's a really gorgeous paper pack. The poppies are just stunning. So real sort of watercolour effects. They're there in purples and reds. Lovely big bold backgrounds there. Look at this one. You could either cut it up and sort of cut it this way to make card fronts, make really easy cards with that, or use it as a scrapbook page. That would be equally stunning. A gorgeous pack of paper. I've got the 6x6 pack here, which goes with the Dress to Impress. So this is all the lipsticks and shoes and flowers. So some really pretty floral papers in there, as well as the handbags and the lipsticks and the perfume bottles. So that's really gorgeous. The only pack that I haven't actually got here is the one with the hearts and things in. I haven't yet got my hands on that one, but apart from that, I have got all the papers there. And these two packs are the packs that come from the Sale-a-Bration set. So one is this one that you can see is in the, got gold foiling on it in the black and the white. Look at those golden bees, they're beautiful. So it's a really lovely golden honeycomb. A really lovely pack, that one. And I have missed one pack somewhere, which is the lily pad pack, which is just here. And that again, just beautiful. So paper share, you get a quarter of a pack of each of the ones from the main catalogue, and then the two Sale-a-Bration packs, the bees and the lily pads, you'll get an eighth of a pack, so a 6x6 square of each design as a bonus in that one. And then likewise there's a ribbon share, so you've got some real red double stitch ribbon, a really beautiful metallic edged petal pink ribbon that goes with the Eiffel Tower set, some crinkled seam binding, which is fabulous. It's white crinkled seam binding, but you can obviously colour that with your inks, with your markers. Some ruched daffodil delight, a braided burlap trim, some sheer mint macaron ribbon, and a pack of Country Club twine in a set of 4 different colours like this. So you'll get a quarter pack of each of those, and then as a bonus you will get a quarter pack of the Sale-a-Bration twine and sequin set. If you buy both the paper share and the ribbon share, I will give you a half pack of the hard doilies as a little bit of a thank you. So the details for those, I've been busy this afternoon and I've done the graphics for it. I just need to get those up on the website. So the minute I do that, I will post on there, and I will also be doing some blog posts and things about all the Sale-a-Bration and things. So take a deep breath. That's a quick run through the catalogues, the deals in Sale-a-Bration, and my paper share and ribbon share. I've got lots of classes and things coming up. They've all been posted on my website and on the Facebook page. There was a newsletter went out this week. If you fancy doing the online Facebook class using pigment sprinkles that's coming up in a few weeks, then do get in touch, because I need to be putting the order in for that this weekend. So shout if you would like a catalogue and you're living in the UK and you haven't got one and don't think you will get one. Shout if you are trying to order something and struggling. Shout if you are interested in joining my team, because I would love to have you. Shout if you'd like to be part of the paper share or the ribbon share. So hopefully that's lots for you to think about. It's certainly lots for me to think about. I will get designing with these beautiful new products over the coming week. I have a class next Wednesday using the Parisian Beauty, using the dies and the stamps with that Eiffel Tower. And so really looking forward to that. So you're welcome to come and join us for that if you would like to come along on Wednesday afternoon. And I have a class both in Maudsley and in Long Butby next week, so Tuesday evening and Wednesday evening. So likewise, if you're living anywhere locally, do come and join us for one of those. But I will be back next week. As I say, it will probably be Tuesday morning rather than Monday morning, but we will try and get ourselves back into some sort of rhythm. So happy new year to each and every one of you. To any of you that are watching in Australia, I hope you are keeping safe. I do keep thinking about you. Do let us know that you're all okay. We're sending you love. We wish we could send you rain. We have some here. We don't really want it. We just wish we could box it up and send it to you. But yeah, keep safe. Happy new year everybody, and I'll catch up with you next week.